Hello and selamat sejahtera to everyone who are watching this presentation video, and my name is Laing Jana. First of all, I would like to thank our internal evaluator, and the first evaluator is TS Dr. Amir Abdullah bin Muhammad Tamanhuri, and our second evaluator TS Azman bin Ibrahim. And also I would like to thank my supervisor for this project, TS Muhammad Faiz bin Zainal, and co-supervisor TS Norain bin T. Idris. Okay, the title of my project is The Investigation of Fire Retardant Coating Application Effect on Fire Retardancy of Hatchback Green Duct Liner via Fire Retardant Testing for Fire Safety Building System. For this presentation, there will be introduction, problem statement, objective, methodology, results and discussion, and lastly, the conclusion. Introduction. Fiberglass, polyurethane, and polyethylene are the most common material used for duct liner as sound and heat insulation in hatchback. A new type of insulation had been made from palm fruit fiber, but it is flammable. The purpose of this project is to investigate the suitable fire coating for the new green duct liner and hence improve the fire safety building system. Intermission fire retardant coating can come in two forms, which are water-based and solvent-based coating. This substance is most commonly used for commercial building and sometimes clothing when people need to fight with fire. For this project, it will be used as a coating for hatchback green duct liner. Problem statement. Ductwork system. Ductwork system can easily be a channel for fire and smoke to spread around the building with the help of blower and air circulation. Fire retardancy. It is important that ductwork have a fire resistant property, especially the duct liner. EFB Bico fiber composite. In this project, the fiberglass duct liner is replaced with an EFB Bico fiber composite, where this empty fruit punch is flammable in nature, and thus it is our objective to find out the effect of flame retardant coating on its insulating properties. Objective. The first objective for this project is to coat the existing empty fruit bunch Bico fiber composite with one selected fire retardant coating via brushing and dipping technique. Our second objective is to analyze the effect of the selected FR coating on thermal insulation value by capturing thermal conductivity K value, parameter change in terms of diameter, thickness, and the mass of the EFB Bico fiber after the application of fire retardant coating. And last but not least, the flammability of the FR coated EFB Bico fiber composite via fire retardant test. Methodology. This is the process flow of this project. The first one is the preparation of the empty fruit bunch Bico fiber, where it will be cut into the suitable size of diameter and thickness. Second one is the coating of the sample, where the technique of brushing and dipping will be used in applying the fire retardant coating on the sample. There will be three samples for brushing and 3 samples for dipping. For the brushing, there will be a variation of 2 layers, 4 layers, and 6 layers of coating. For the dipping, there will be a 5 seconds, 10 seconds, and 15 seconds duration of dipping or submerge in fire retardant coating. Next is the thermal conductivity test, which will be done using an equipment called the TD1002, which is an experiment that is used to calculate the thermal conductivity of material. Next is the flammability test, and the last is to find the suitable technique or method that can be used for applying this fire retardant coating. Coating analysis. Parameters change along with the application of coating on sample. An investigation is being carried out to see if this method can be applied to the green duct liner. It will measure the diameter, thickness, and mass of the sample after being coated with a fire retardant coating. The increase in the mass may cause extra stress in the ductwork frame system. Thermal conductivity test for coated and non-coated empty fruit punch pico fiber. For this experiment, the process of finding the thermal conductivity is by getting the differences in value between two thermocouple of the equipment. The way this equipment work is by conducting a heat along a solid brass bar with a uniform circular cross section. It has a tiny chamber on one end and an electric heater on the other to generate heat energy or heat source. The temperature differential between the heat source and the heat sink is measured by 7 thermocouples evenly spaced along the bar. The thermal conductivity is calculated based on the temperature difference along the heater power. Flammability test. The standard for testing the flammability of the intermission flame retardant coating would be the ASTM E84 or American Standard for Testing and Materials, and the other standard is CAN/ULC S102. The sample is burned for a period of 30 minutes with the help of a flame gun. After 30 minutes, the sample will be measured in terms of its diameter and thickness to see the change after burning. Coating materials. The main feature for this product is that it will expand 100 times more than it is exposed to when it is exposed to heat. This product is also an ideal way to combine an attractive architectural appearance with fire safety. Intermission fire retardant coating solvent-based 6009S is the name of the fire retardant coating that will be used for this project. Results and discussion. From this table, you can see the parameter change in sample after the coating is applied. Here we can see there is an increment in thickness, where the most increment is in the method of dipping with the duration of 5 seconds. For the diameter, there is not much change that can be seen. Lastly, for the change in mass, the brushing method with 6 layers of coating has the most increment. Thermal conductivity analysis on sample which is coated with fire retardant, and also the one that is not coated with fire retardant. For finding this thermal conductivity, the formula would be, the first thing to do is to find the energy input or the heater power in watts, and the next thing to find is the thickness of the sample or the distance between the heat source and the surface area of sample. And the third thing to find is the total surface area of the sample that is touching with the heat source. And the last one is to find the temperature difference between two surfaces. Okay, from the data obtained from the experiments, it can be seen that the thermal conductivity of the coated empty fruit punch microfiber is higher if compared to the one which are not coated. With the flame retardant coating, this is mostly caused by the increase of density of the sample after coating, where a solid object can conduct more or can have a better thermal conductivity compared to a material which has spaces between them in their arrangement of molecular structure. Flammability tests. In this flammability test result, charring expansion can be measured by calculating the difference between the initial and after thickness. The expansion of the char when burned is at around 48% to 67%. From the result table, it can be seen that there is only a small amount of smoke produced when the sample are burned. Lastly, the sample with the lowest fire spread is the 5-second dipping method. This is one of the flammability tests that has been done, when this video shows the charring of the coating when it is burned. Conclusion. Ductwork are part of the refrigeration and air conditioning system which connect the air to all parts of the building. This ductwork is often covered in a layer of insulation which are called the duct liner. Duct liner are often made from fiberglass, which is a good thermal insulator, but the dust brought by the fiberglass after a long period of usage can bring hazard to the human health. The thermal conductivity of the empty fruit punch green duct liner is increased slightly when it is applied with the fire retardant coating. For the flammability testing, it was a success as it was able to slow down the spread of fire in the fiber. The proposed methodology is effective and reliable in achieving good result with only fairly accurate information. That is all from me. Thank you.